Hey guys, I'm back with another one. So this video is going to be very short, very sweet, very straight to the point, okay? Very matter of fact. But sometimes, okay, you are one cutoff away from getting to your dream life, all right? Sometimes you are literally one cutoff away, all right? A lot of times we don't realize that the people in the relationships that we have in our life are playing a huge role in why we are not going anywhere. Okay, they are playing a huge role in why we can't break out of the cycle, why we can't break out of the rat race. Okay, you have to realize that when God has called you to let somebody go, it's time to let them go. Time to let them go, because we can't see people. Like, sometimes we can see people spiritually, but sometimes we can't see how the spirits that they have on them, they are energetically impacting us. Okay, like I know with my ex in particular, right? Every time I would get around him, it was like I was very lazy. I did not want to do anything. I didn't want to get no work done. All I wanted to do was sleep, relax, or go out and party. I didn't want to do anything productive. And it wasn't until like maybe I would have moments by myself or he would leave and I would feel productive again, right? I would feel like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that. Like, I would feel like I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But as soon as I would get with him or around him, it was kind of like I would be in this state of like fog. Let me know if I'm crazy, but it's like that's a big sign when you need to cut somebody off, especially a relationship. If you feel very foggy around them all the time, like you're just confused for a second. You know what you're supposed to be doing, but then it's like as soon as you get with this person and this energy, you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to get nothing done. All right. When you are with, and I'm talking about relationships, when you are with the right person, you're going to feel energetically, you're going to feel energized. You're going to feel like, okay, like you're going to feel like almost empowered when you're with the right person. All right. If you're with the wrong person, you're going to feel just very like unproductive, very lazy. You can't get nothing done. You can't even think straight. Right. It's just a lot of fog. So I say this to say you are one cutoff away, one relationship away from getting and becoming the dream person. All right. And you'll realize too, like once you, because sometimes you might do this back and forth thing with somebody, right? Might have a hard time like really letting them go. So you cut them off and you come back and you cut them off and you come back and you cut them off and you come back, right? But when you finally do the real cutoff, right, where you go some time without seeing them, without, being like sexually active with them or just being around them and their energy, you will become a different person. Like with me and my ex, I'm not even the same person. We're not even like compatible anymore. If that makes sense. It's like we don't even, it's like literally like apples and oranges. We're not even compatible anymore. And that's what happens when you finally get them out of your energy. Because sometimes people spiritually are attached to us. And that's why a lot of times too, you can't cut somebody off that you know you should. Like you need to break your soul tie because you have a soul tie with somebody. Especially, once you are physically like active with somebody, especially for a long period of time, y'all have a soul tie. So you need to break that in order to really like let it go. Because sometimes we could like hold on to people that we know aren't good for us, but we're just doing it because we're soul tied. So we can want like in our mind, we can know like, oh, I need to let this person go. But then physically, it's like in something internally still wants to be around this person, still wants to talk to this person. This is your sign. You need to like pray to get the soul tie removed. But I say all this to say you are one relationship away from becoming your dream person. All right. The person that's for you should not drain your energy. You should not have to live like in filth to be with this person. So you shouldn't have to like constantly drink or constantly smoke or constantly be like inebriated just to be in this person's energy. You shouldn't have to like bring yourself down in order to like be with this person. You just shouldn't have to. The person that's for you, you're going to be able to be at your highest self, your highest version, vibrating, looks wise, physically, everything. You're going to be able to be at your highest version of yourself to be with this person. So, I say this to say, don't be afraid to like cut that relationship out. If you already know that it's not for you, it's not working out, you're not getting anywhere spiritually, physically, and mentally, it's time to go. Okay. You don't have life to be wasting with the wrong person. The right person is out there. Right? The right person is out there but it requires you to become the new version of you in order to get there. Okay. So I hope this helps you. I really hope it helped you. Don't be afraid to let that dead weight go. So I'm Wisdom. This is Wisdom Talks. I'll see you in the next talk.